Welcome to Scott on Security. I'm Scott Beck, CEO of Beck Tech and co-star in the Amazon Prime documentary Cybercrime. Couple of warnings to start off the episode today. The U.S. government is warning of an uptake in cyber criminals, scammers, hackers going after mobile bank apps. You know, with so many people working from home or living from home, and with the pandemic lockdown, some places are still locked down really tight. Some are getting a little bit less stringent. But bottom line, a lot more people are using their phones and mobile devices to do banking. Only natural that the bad guys would end up targeting those. Another thing that the bad guys are targeting a lot lately is with fake job offers. Think on this for a minute. In the U.S., there's over 38 million people lost their jobs within the first 4 weeks of the pandemic. 38 million in the U.S. alone. Only in the U.S. In Canada, it's being reported that the unemployment rate is like 13.7%. I might have the point percentage a little bit off, but it's the highest since unemployment rates started being reported back in 1976. What are you saying, Scott? It means there's a whole lot of people that are looking for work. And the bad guys and the scammers know this, and they're putting out things to try to trick people to provide personal information. I got an email last week. It's kind of timely. I've already spoke on the CW Chicago about this. This morning I was on Great Day Washington in Washington, D.C., and I've got an interview coming up on Wednesday on Fox Sacramento talking about fake job offers, this exact topic. And this email came in last week. It was kind of interesting. You know, my mom used to say, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And boys, was it ever. It was offering, in the email, unasked for. I mean, I'm not applying for work. I kind of like what I do. But I got this email saying, hey, Scott, we'll pay you $600 to $1,500 a week. And all you need to do is go out and review restaurants and buy some clothes and go to different shops. And we're going to pay you for this. And we'll reimburse you for your expenses for going out and viewing this. And oh yeah, just click this link, get signed up. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't click the link. I went and took a look. It said it was coming from a Mason domain, meaning it was somebody's name at masonbuilder. And I'm not going to go any further. I was like, why would a building company or a masonry company be sending out an email about a job offer to go review places? And at $1,500 a week, not bad money. Oh, and they're going to pay me to play. Basically, that's the premise of the email. They wanted to pay me to go play, and they were going to pay me for it and give me back my money. And doesn't that sound like a great job? Well, a lot of people may have fallen for that. You're trying to figure out how to put food on the table, how to pay rent, how to make ends meet, and suddenly you get this offer that says, hey, they're going to pay you $600 to $1,500 a week, and all you got to do is go out and review some sites and buy some stuff. Where do I sign up? Oh, I just have to click this link? Oh, I just have to pay $19.95, $29.95, $49.95. Put in whatever the dollar amount is. I just have to pay this amount for the setup kit that they'll ship to me. That's been a very popular way for these scammers to trick people, because what they're going to get you to do is you're applying for a job, right? Got to give them your name. You got to give them your address. Now you got to buy the startup kit, so now they're going to get credit card information. And if you spent the $19, $49, it means there's still some money sitting on your credit card. They're going after identity theft. Bottom line is, they want to become you. And you go, well, Scott, people aren't working. Why would they want to do that? Well, let me tell you, there could be untapped credit that's available in these people's accounts. There could be so many different ways they can monetize this. Just by responding, you've validated your email address. That alone is worth money to scammers. They can take that information to the dark web and sell that, saying, hey, Sally Jones clicked on this link. That means Sally Jones' email address is valid. Pay me some money. And then you can end up on more spamming lists. That's how a lot of these spamming lists grow. So again, it's very important to be on the lookout for fake job offers and be watching for stuff that's just too good to be true. That's how these scammers typically come through. Maybe later in the week, I will end up diving into like maybe part 2 of something you should be watching for. And if you got kids looking for work, or if you're looking for work, please be very, very careful. Make sure it's a very real job and it's not something that's fake. And keep watching this week. I'm going to talk more on this. Clearly, there's some interest from the TV networks and from people in general because this is a very real thing. You know, I often talk about your computer's getting hacked or business is getting hacked, but these are people that are already down on their luck. I mean, losing your job would suck. I think we can all agree at some point in our lives, most of us have lost our jobs, whether you got laid off, fired, whatever the case is. You lose your job, you still have financial responsibilities. It sucks. Imagine if you lost your identity to a hacker or a scammer. It could be disastrous. Years. It could take years to get that taken care of. Much better try to avoid that. Hey, thanks for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to talking with you tomorrow on Scott on Security.